Welcome back. Well, it's Bullying Prevention Month, so we've got our good friend Jessica Schindledecker with the Fargo PD back with us this morning. Jessica, happy Friday. Welcome back.
Good morning and happy Friday to you.
So Bullying Prevention Month, obviously very, very important. What can we be doing to make a difference this month?
You know, the great thing is that aside from bullying, it's not a great thing, but the good thing is that there's a lot of awareness and talking about this now, and especially in schools. I have a little one that's in third grade, and we've seen that preventative information coming out throughout the month, which is really great. But what we need to continue doing is making sure that we're just instilling that into our littles and all the way through while they're in your household, right? Talking about that all the time, what they can be doing to prevent that, what to do if they're a victim of it, and what to do if they see it happening.
You know, I had somebody on recently, we were talking about this, and we often look at the victim and do what we can there, but we forget about, this is my opinion, I think most people would agree with this, that the bully, there's something internally going on with the bully for them to be doing that in the first place. What can we be doing to do a better job to help, mitigate that situation?
Right, just being a friend to everybody, being friendly, treating others, that golden rule, treat others how you want to be treated. If you wouldn't say something to their face, and unfortunately some people do, and they will do that, but think about how that would make you feel. And oftentimes exactly what you said, it's a power, it's an imbalance of power. The person who is doing the bullying typically is trying to gain power and trying to make themselves feel better because of something that they're dealing with internally. So as a parent, let's try to sit down and figure out what's going on. If we notice that our child is rude to others or even rude to them, figure out what's going on with them and how can we help assist them and get them through it. We do have to remember that our young children and even young adults sometimes have issues with being able to figure out what emotions they're going through and how to deal with them. And if you're not being successful at home, reach out to resources in our community that can help you out with that. To figure out, how can we make sure that our child is happy so that they project that happiness onto others.
You mentioned too, having the ability to say something if you see bullying. So what are your suggestions there? Because sometimes it's, easier said than done.
Absolutely. So sometimes it's hard, especially for little kids, and maybe they don't even recognize it. And the one thing that I really dislike hearing is that, oh, they're just kids. Yeah, they're kids, but they're learning, right? They need to learn to be friendly to people and not to be mean to somebody else. So if you wouldn't want, if what they're doing to you or what you're doing to somebody else would hurt you, don't do it, right? So make sure we're telling them that don't just allow them to do things because they're kids. Oh, they're just picking at each other. They're just being friendly and having fun. No, that's not adequate. That's not something that they might, we don't want them to learn that that's normal or that that's okay behavior. So if you teach your children, if you see something, say something, go talk to a teacher, go try to stand up for that child who's not able to stand up for themselves to that bully and tell them to stop. And if they don't stop, make sure that you're getting a teacher involved or a parent involved so they can try to mitigate that situation immediately.
When's the appropriate time to get the police involved?
If it's something that continues on, we really want to try to be helpful, especially reach out to the school resource officers. They are a great resource to help your children and the other children involved through this. The unfortunate part is there's not a specific crime against bullying. So a lot of times it goes to disorderly conduct. And as we see with juveniles and our youth, we're not going to be putting them through the system for something like this. So it's really important to make sure that we're getting on top of it right away and stopping this behavior before it starts or as soon as possible if it does start.
Great stuff. Jessica, it's always great to hear from you, and enjoy your weekend, and thank you very much.
Same to you.
All right, stick around. We got a lot more coming up right after this.